I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn how to apply Lee Hospital's rule to find limits. The question is, find limit when x approaches 0 for 1 over e to the power of x minus 1 minus 1 over x. Now if I substitute 0 here, what do I get? If I substitute 0, I get 1 over 1 minus 1 minus 1 over 0. So basically I get infinity minus infinity. Now whenever we have this kind of a situation, infinity minus infinity, we are not sure whether we are going to get positive infinity or negative infinity or somewhere in between. So it is indeterminate form, right? So in this particular case, we can always apply the Lee Hospital's rule. Now let us see how to apply it. Now what I will do here is that I'll rewrite this particular question by taking a common denominator. So the common denominator here is x times e to the power of x minus 1. In the numerator, I get x minus, within brackets, e to the power of x minus 1, which is equals to limit x approaches 0, and is x minus e to the power of x plus 1 divided by x times e to the power of x minus 1. Well, even if you take the common denominator and kind of write it like this, you will see that if you check with x equals to 0, what do you get? 0 minus 1 plus 1, that means you get 0 in the numerator, and 0 times anything will be 0, so 0 over 0. That is indeterminate form, right? So in such cases, you could always apply Lee Hospital's rule. So Lee Hospital's rule is that the limit of the quotient of functions is same as the limit of their derivatives. So we can find d dx of x minus e to the power of x plus 1 divided by d dx of x times e to the power of x minus 1, right? Now that gives us limit x approaches 0, derivative of x is 1 minus e to the power of x divided by, we can apply product rule here, derivative of x is 1, so we get e to the power of x minus 1 plus derivative of e to the power of x minus 1 is e to the power of x, so we get x times e to the power of x. Now at this stage, if I substitute 0, what do I get? So if I substitute 0, I get 1 minus 1 divided by e to the power 0 is 1, and here 0 means 1 minus 1 plus 0. So I again get 0 over 0 form, and that means I can again apply the Lee Hospital's rule. So we get this as limit x approaches 0, derivative of numerator will be minus e to the power of x divided by, here we have derivative as e to the power of x plus product rule, x is 1, so e to the power of x plus x times e to the power of x. Now if I substitute 0, what do I get? Let us see. So we get minus e to the power of 0 divided by e to the power of 0 plus e to the power of 0 plus 0 times e to the power of 0. So that is e to the power of 0 is 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, or minus half. So the limit of this function is minus half. So we get our answer as minus half, right? So that is how you could actually apply the Lee Hospital's rule a couple of times. Keep checking whether you do have the required indeterminate form or not, and then get the answer as shown in this video. I hope that helps. I'm Anil Kumar. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.